What is up? What is going on, everybody? How's it going? YouTube stealthxknight has returned for some more Fortnite Battle Royale live commentary, gameplay, streaming content, you know, however you guys want to name and label it. I had to restart my last VOD stream that I had set up. For me, it was like half an hour ago because I took a break. But I'm back, and this is kind of like the more definitive stream I wanted to get to today. We played one game, we got second place, yapped a little bit. I was trying to explain the nature of my YouTube channel and why exactly I want to stream a bunch of gameplay and commentaries with my webcam on and off, and you know what kind of videos I want to be uploading. I was making my claims for the exact reasoning for me uploading Maestro's Tension, my Avengers Tension multi-fandom of sorts, 3-minute multi-fandom, based on and off around the hip-hop song by Draco the Ruler, the late Draco the Ruler. R.I.P. to that guy. He's one of my favorite artists because, you know, he has bars, you know, and this is like West Coast rapper talking about here too. So anybody will come out of the wet works of the woods and, you know, say something random, but Draco the Ruler, in my opinion, is without a doubt one of the best hip-hop artists of my generation. And he's West Coast too, so that's like West Coast rap. Like, if you know, you know. This year alone for the hip-hop stuff has been phenomenally enjoyable and interesting. I'm just a fan, you know, like the beef and like the real drama and stuff. I'm not like super into that. I don't like try to get into it. I don't know, but I do like the music. I like the art. I like the back and forth. I like the conflict, and I like the collaborations. You know what I'm saying? I think everyone knows this. I think in order to be a true hip-hop artist, and artist in general, you're gonna have to conflict with other really well-renowned artists and such, and then you end up collaborating with them, and it just becomes this whole cycle of, you know, the media taking things out of context drastically and spinning narratives and words, but we don't really know what's going on behind the scenes. And I don't want to talk about anything specifically this year, but if you know, this year for hip-hop has just been another great year for hip-hop. I mean, there's been previous years, but 2024 so far has been really phenomenal, really great. I've enjoyed it, and yeah, so that's why I have a multi-fandom on my YouTube channel, because if you know other YouTube channels, you know, shout out to AK Edits, Papa Velocity, Velocity Edits, MKG Edits, Cinema Content, like, you know, those guys, they make really, really well put together multi-fandoms. Just really, really well put together multi-fandoms. Really, really well made. They're so well made. They're so well made because they take the time to, like, you know, really line up exactly what they want to show you, because it's a visual thing. It's a multi-fandom. It's a video. You're watching it. But they also do a really phenomenally amazing and perfect job at times with the audio. And that's kind of the reason why my Draco the Ruler multi-fandom, for me specifically, you know, it might not be like exactly what, but for me, I got it to the point where I was like, all right, I'm going to upload it and see what people think. And it's got some likes, it's got some views. I like it. I think it's fun. I think it's funny. You know, I tried to play more into like the jokes and like more of like a story narrative kind of thing, beginning, middle, end, rather than just kind of give like a visual music video, which, by the way, AK Edits, Cinema Content, MKG, Velocity Edits, Papa Velocity, those guys really make the best of the best multi-fandoms. So I was just trying my best to make my own as unique as it can be, while trying to be different, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's a different type of multi-fandom, you know what I'm saying? A lot less transitions and cuts and super fancy edits, and more just kind of like a narrative, right? Like simple cuts, simple transitions into the next clips, while also providing you guys some nice music and tunes. Look, I know it's copyright stuff and it's kind of dorky, but it's the kind of content that I like to upload. But now we are here, playing the Fortnite Absolute Doom, the Marvel cross-collaboration season, Chapter 5, Season 4, Marvel Absolute Doom. And I mean, just for me, looking at the writing on the wall, right? You know, like, it makes sense that we were gonna get another Fortnite collaboration, like a huge season. It made sense. We just didn't know when it was gonna happen, or how, or when, or what, why, what was gonna be the skins and stuff. And they brought back freaking Doctor Doom and helped tie that in. I mean, it didn't even just help tie it in. It does tie in right away, well, with the Comic-Con news that had dropped. Like, the Doctor Doom Marvel Fortnite Absolute Doom season, I feel like there was a plan early on, maybe not like this year, maybe not like early, they had to have planned that like at least a year in advance, like last year I'm talking about, which is last year, 2023. That's when I uploaded Draco's, you know, multi-fandom, like my multi-fandom based on Draco's song Maestro's Tension. Like, I uploaded that just last year, you know, essentially in preparation for this season that I did not know was coming. I did not know the season was on its way at all. You know, there was teases of it, like we got Magneto in the last season's Battle Pass. That was cool. That was really cool. Huge fan of Magneto. He's already opened fire on us. That's crazy. He already spotted us. And we're just trying to loot here. I think I might just rotate out early so I don't have to fight that guy. Storm's gonna close too anyway, so it's not like I can stay long. That's crazy, GG. But yeah, this new Marvel Fortnite season has just been so much fun. And like, I'm not even okay, like you really always have to try, you know, if you really want to see what you want. But what I'm trying to say is, I'm not trying so hard to get that one video I know is gonna blow me up, or if that makes sense. I'm fine streaming and uploading at the rate I'm doing it. Why? Because I can control it in such a seamless way. Like, I have a lot of creative control that I feel like is so necessary for someone doing an operation like this. Because had I not had this kind of quality control and this level of control here, I just wouldn't be happy and I wouldn't be enjoying it, right? It's always about the experience. So I'm trying to make it as much for me as I can for you guys, and as I can for you guys as much for me. You know, I'm trying to find the perfect balance between, you know, the content I want to upload, the content I know I can upload, the content I can upload, the content I have the ability to create in a very, you know, above average quality way. You know, that's me. And then I also think, like, okay, would people want to check this out? You know, like this new Marvel season, I think is worth checking out for me, like to hop on and grind the game. But if no one stops by my channel to, you know, yap and chat with me, it's fine. That's, you know, that is completely fine with me. I've just been enjoying trying to just get better at all this, just trying to get better at my commentary skills. You know, that's why I had to reset the last stream. It's just so I could, you know, reset the stream, make sure all my sources and properties are allocated the right way. And then we're off. You know, I'm just gaming. You know, I'm not trying to fucking... I want a YouTube play button. I'll just say that right now. I want a YouTube play button. How am I going to get one? Well, I got to stream. I got to make content. I got to upload videos. And they've got to pop off. How do you do it? Well, you got to start somewhere, right? Like, that's my notion. That's my idea. That's my approach to this whole thing. Which is why, again, that Maestro's... Like, I keep bringing it up, but, like, I wanted to talk about this. Like, I just been wanting to, you know, explain, like, why do I have, like, a Zack Snyder's Justice League tribute, like, you know, an opening credits roll sequence tribute, because YouTube stealthxknight, you know, like, think about that. Just think about the YouTube stealthxknight. Why did I choose that username? Batman is one of my favorite comic book characters, fictional heroes. He's not real. All right, we are all Batman. All right, grow the fuck up. All right, I was never one to say I'm Bat. I mean, yeah, like, I'm Batman is one of the most iconic just lines in storytelling devices ever. But when you take it a step further and you realize, no, like, we are all Batman, yeah, then you technically, you know, you are the Batman. Like, I'm Batman. You know, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's, like, it's just, and that's why I went with Zack Snyder's Justice League trilogy opening Mother Box's credit sequence tribute, because Zack Snyder has literally legit, if not the best, one of the best. If not one of the best, the most absolute best Batman interpretation in the DCU, from the DCEU and DC Comics, adapting DC Comics for the DC Comics extended cinematic universe. Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice Ultimate Edition 2016, Zack Snyder's Justice League trilogy, right? And yeah, like, I'm Zack Snyder, right? And then I have, what was the last one I had? A Rainbow Six Siege commentary, you know, more like a troll video, caught some kids lacking. That kind of vibe. And those are just my 3 videos that I have now. I want to get way more. I have way more other ideas to do, but again, I'm only one person, right? And I feel like the more I just keep accepting that I am just one person, the more I truly do have control over the video I upload and edit, like the videos I have before, because I just want to get to what I'm trying to get at. You know, being, you know, a student of film, I always realize, like, yeah, you want to get what you want, it's got to be the first thing that happens. You know, like, you want to see the Avengers fight Thanos? Well, here's the thing. You got to set it up. So the Avengers have to lose a little bit in the beginning, right? The Avengers have to be maybe disassembled at the beginning of the Infinity War. So you're building up throughout the movie, the reassembling, right? The Avengers are showing up together on Titan. The Avengers are showing up together and reassembling in Wakanda. Right? Like, it's so cool. I just love that duology and, like, that duality of Avengers Infinity War. Like, yeah, they did split. Like, that was the Avengers disassembled movie. Infinity War. Thanos showed up, the Avengers were disassembled, and they stayed disassembled through that movie, which is why they lost. They tried. They had advantages. They had a lot of heroic moments. They had some comebacks. But in the Infinity War, in that one movie, in Avengers 3 and Infinity War, they lost that Infinity War in that movie. They might have not lost the overall Infinity War, but they lost the battle on Titan. They lost the battle at Wakanda. They lost that Infinity War. You know, they might have won the end game, but they lost the Infinity War. You know, the war for all 6 stones, when Thanos was initially trying to obtain them. They couldn't keep them out of Thanos' hands. They couldn't keep them out of Thanos' gauntlet. Thanos had his own gauntlet ready to go for the Infinity Stones. I think that's just one notion and reason as to why the Avengers couldn't even beat Thanos in the first place. He already had an Infinity Gauntlet. You think the Avengers would have thought, okay, that's weird. That's a little weirder. Maybe we should do something about those 2 stones that we've already, you know, but that's why I like storytelling. That's why I like the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And that's why I like to yap about the new Marvel Fortnite Absolute Doom season. That's just continuing the trend of Fortnite and Marvel cross collaborations, you know? Fortnite has so many cross collabs with so many other video games and stories and movies, DC, Marvel, Star Wars, Dragon Ball Z, Attack on Titan. You know, you freaking name it, right? Rocket League, Halo, like other video games, popular video games. And I'm having a great time playing. I'm having a great time on the grind. All right, we're 10 levels away from reaching the level 100 to get that max battle pass page, and then we're on to the bonus rewards, right? Like the max XP bonus rewards. And I'm very excited to go for the bonus rewards because this, while not a naturally traditional bonus reward, this Dark Gwenpool skin was unlocked on like a different page that doesn't really tie in with the bonus rewards XP style. You know, I had to do challenges specifically to get this Dark Gwenpool style, and I love that though, right? Like this is technically, okay, this is technically a post battle pass, right? Battle, like, you know, like bonus reward. I don't know what I'm blanking on, but yeah, like the bonus rewards, right? So you get the battle pass page and you get the bonus rewards when you level up even further than level 100 and so on. So yeah, the bonus rewards I really like. And yeah, this is Dark Gwenpool skin, the Dark Gwenpool skin that I'm wearing right now. It is a bonus reward. For sure. I'm not trying to say that it's not. What I'm trying to say, though, is that the more traditional bonus rewards that you unlock through XP, those are the ones that I'm keeping my eyes on right now, and which is why I've been having a lot of fun grinding this game and returning it, checking these cones for campers, because I like this battle pass and I like Marvel. You know, like I personally, I was like, I haven't been playing much Fortnite. You know, this time I've come back to Fortnite more times than I have than in the last seasons and last chapters. For example, I wasn't playing much in the last season, right? Like the Wasteland season, Mad Max Fury Road crossover. I wasn't playing that one much, right? It was fun, it was cool, but I only played it so much so to get Magneto in the battle pass. Like that's really it. I just wanted Magneto. And then I ended up getting all the other battle pass rewards because I leveled up as much as I can, but I didn't actually finish that last battle pass. So, you know, gotta tap myself, you know, get myself a notch for that, but it's fine. You know, I've completed so many other ones. I've completed so many other battle passes, and just, you know, it's just fun for me to hop on this game for once and not like feel the need to like dominate it. Like I'm playing ranked, okay, yeah, but like I'm just chilling. I'm not pushing players, you know. I'm not trying to get a kill streak. I'm just trying to get as much best placement as I can while I'm here. Turn the auto turret off. Oh no, I didn't pop the medkit and I swapped off of it. That's unfortunate. Because that could happen. That's like a new update. You can cancel your heals and they'll disappear if you don't fully consume them. It's okay. We have extra. But yeah, seriously. Again, I just really appreciate all the love and support here. YouTube stealthxknight streaming out of the Watchtower, at the Nexus, through the Nexus. The stealthxknight streaming Sanctuary. We're streaming out of the Watchtower, from the Watchtower above us, in through the Nexus, from the Watchtower, from the Sanctuary. I'm like, there's like 3 different locations. Okay, so we have the Nexus, which is like the cybernet. You know, the world's largest internet hub. You know, that's the Nexus. It's the internet hub. It's YouTube. You know, we can relate and allocate Nexus to YouTube. The Watchtower above, I'm gonna allocate that to my YouTube channel art, like my banner. YouTube stealthxknight. If you know, you know. That's the Watchtower from Justice League Unlimited, Justice League, Crisis on 2 Earths, just Justice League, the animated series, Dwayne McDuffie, Kevin Conroy, all those guys, right? Super awesome. And then the stealthxknight streaming Sanctuary is this. It's all of my VODs. Like this is a stealthxknight streaming Sanctuary. It's like a live VOD right here, right now. The YouTube stealthxknight streaming Sanctuary. So the Watchtower is the channel, the Nexus is YouTube, and the Sanctuary is every VOD you guys are getting. So I know it's dorky, but like that's kind of like, you know, I'm a nerd, I'm a comic geek. I want to like, you know, like say those things. You guys go, oh, okay, you know. He's a fucking nerd, you know, like, you know. But no, seriously, I've been really enjoying, you know, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. at the beginning of 2023 last year. I know, like, oh, we talking about that. I know, but last year I got one of my favorite movies from one of my favorite Avengers, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Drama aside, you know, I really like Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Like, it's Ant-Man 3 and the Wasp 2, Quantumania. All right, a lot of drama, a lot of things can go south, but they got another fun Marvel movie out. At least in my opinion, it's a fun Marvel movie. It's a fun Marvel movie. It's not as serious as the rest, which it works great for it. You know, not every movie has to be so dramatically and tonally serious. Like, there can be a lot more lighthearted moments than there has to be super dark moments. Because if there's a lot more lighthearted moments, you're still reeling in your audiences. Now, of course, if the movie had a little bit more tension, right? Maestro's tension, Avengers tension. If the movie had a little bit more of conflict between maybe Scott and Hope, but they've already did that in the previous 2 Ant-Man movies. And Avengers Endgame, you know, like, they weren't really together up until the final battle when Hope shows up, and there's your conflict right there. They're just happy to see each other and work with Cap and the rest of the Avengers to stop Thanos. But the real core of the story in Quantumania is that Scott Lang is kind of, you know, he's kind of out of his element in a little bit going into the quantum realm. Though he's been there before and made it back to our reality, Scott Lang going into the quantum realm is just a different type of thing for him because he hasn't actually been there that long, especially with anyone else, right? Like Hope, Hank, Janet, Cassie, right? And then the threat of Kang looming down there was just one of the best things Marvel Comics has done in a long time, right? Like, I know the drama and I read the things online, but for me personally, a young Marvel fan who grew up watching Next Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, or Next Avengers, Heroes of Tomorrow, right? That animated movie, Kevin Feige has some production tags on, and then obviously Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, the Disney XD, Disney Channel Avengers cartoon. That one was awesome. I love that. You also had Ultimate Avengers 1 and 2, right? And Ultimate Avengers 2 was the rise of Black Panther, which is awesome. You know, that's really where Wakanda was featured, and that's really where the Marvel Cinematic Universe began for me, because I already knew Marvel before Iron Man, right? I've watched Spider-Man, the OG Spider-Man movies, Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3. I've watched Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer. I've seen the X-Men movies, all right? I'm thinking X-Men The Last Stand, right? And X-Men First Class are like some of my favorites, right? Like Days of Future Past and Logan aside. I do like The Last Stand, right? When Wolverine comes down, right, at Alcatraz, right? The Alcatraz, like, okay, yeah, and yeah, and it's just been phenomenal though to know that we've been getting just new stories, pushing narratives forward, and like we might like double back and like have some fun callbacks, right? Like Quantumania had a lot of fun callbacks to the previous Avengers movies and Captain America: Civil War that I really appreciated, right? But they didn't let that override the new story we were getting, right? Like it only enhanced the story that I saw. So again, thank you, Jeff Loveness. Thank you, Peyton Reed. You know, thank you guys for just making a movie. You know, I know there's a lot of injustice in the world going on right now and a lot of just overall drama and shit. But for me as a fan, right, a whole year later, well over a year later, after Quantumania originally released in theaters. By the way, I saw it like 2 to 3 times. Right, I saw it with my dad. I saw it with my younger brother. I saw it with my mom. It was fun. It was so fun. Like, I really enjoyed it. There's just a player there the whole time. That's crazy. And he got me through the roof. Ah, good play. Good play. I'm just camping and he's there. Top 11. We have first rank match protection, which is great. I mean, we got top 11 placement, but I don't think we're protected. We're protected. We're protecting good. I'm already up right here, and we'll just yap. Oh, this guy is dancing on us for a free elim. The fact that he found us is just like crazy to me to think in the first place. But I probably shouldn't have been emoting as hard as I was. Yo, he's wearing a full-on superhero skin. Right, grayed out. This guy is really trying to get Fortnite Battle Royale under his belt. But I'm cool. That was my first ranked game of today. And as you guys saw, I have a rank protection, which is why I like the competitive playlist. It's fun. Like, I can hop on to ranked, play my first game, and if I do good or bad, right, my rank, it'll help protect me. Now, if I would have picked up an elim or gotten higher placement in that match, maybe like a top 5 with 1 elim, I probably would have gone up in a rank. But it's my first match protection, so had I lost some percentage points, that just kind of nullifies it, which is awesome. And by the way, I'm super excited to see Null in Marvel. I'm very excited for Venom 3, The Last Dance, and then, of course, Spider-Man 4 and anything else Spider-Man within the MCU. Spider-Man is obviously one of my favorite comic book characters. Like, I just yeah, Spider-Man has always been around. I've always appreciated that character, Peter Parker, like that story and that journey. Like it gives me, like Peter Parker Spider-Man gives me a level of confidence that even I don't understand at times, because it's just like, that's Spider-Man, you know what I'm saying? Like he's just so larger than life. And we've had so many Spider-Man movies and shows and animated movies and shows and video games. It's like, what's the best? I've been so addicted and so enjoying and replaying Marvel Spider-Man Remastered just for the story alone. It's legit one of the best Spider-Man stories, up there with the best of the best comic stories. It adapts the best comic storylines of Spider-Man into like a new origin that does not at all rehash the history of Spider-Man. Like that is the most unique way of doing Spider-Man, is making a completely unique and original Spider-Man Marvel universe and giving you essentially a new Spider-Man origin. Now, it's not the origin of him getting the spider bite, you know what I'm saying? No, it's the origin of Spider-Man Remastered, right? Like, he's been a seasoned Spider-Man for years, but he's never fought the Sinister Six. He's never fought Doc Ock up to this point. It's only been individual bad guys. Wilson Fisk, Scorpion, Vulture, right? Shocker, right? Rhino, right? Mysterio, right? It's just, I am just been enjoying what's been going on because I've still been being surprised. You know, I'm not one to complain at something because it doesn't like blow my mind through surprise. Like, no, I just kind of let things happen and then see how I feel about it later. For example, Quantumania, right? I saw it. I liked it when I saw it, but then I kind of sat with it for a few days. Obviously, I read all the backlash the internet is giving. Yeah, I agree here and there. Maybe like there could have been just some better things with the conflict, and you probably could have had maybe more like an insane. I know people. It's funny. People are always saying they want the most insane ending, but I think Quantumania, for beginning, middle, and end, that movie works. All right. The first thing that happens is someone getting stuck in the quantum realm, and the last thing that happens is someone with a piece of food in their mouth that is just like, ugh, what is this, right? Like, what is this, right? And I just love that. That's how a movie can start, is this mysterious, ominous, omnipotent place like the quantum realm, and Kang the Conqueror and Janet Van Dyne and her daughter, Hope Van Dyne, right? In reality, and no one knows she's actually still alive. You know, like she was alive. I mean, they knew because they got her out in Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. But in Ant-Man and the Wasp, right, the sequel to Ant-Man, they got Hope to get Janet out of the quantum realm. And then in Quantumania, they all got stuck back down there because Janet wasn't very trusting and sound and very sharing. She wasn't willing to share some information about the quantum realm with Hank and Hope and even Scott, who had been down there before, because she had been so just ready to leave the quantum realm. Which is just like, that alone is the crutch, the cornerstone, the point of Quantumania, right? Because I like Michelle Pfeiffer's performance. I grew up watching that phenomenal actor, that phenomenal actress in movies like Batman Returns, right? Because I really like Batman. And she's just a definite, she is literally comic accurate Catwoman. Unhinged, skin tight, black suit, leather, a cat, bombshell, hot woman, you know, Megan Fox level Michelle Pfeiffer. Like Michelle Pfeiffer is Megan Fox level, maybe even exceeding Megan Fox level at times. But I mean, we all know Megan Fox, Transformers, Bumblebee. Come on, guys, it's Megan Fox. But yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer was just awesome in Quantumania, and I always loved the performance, and her, just the talent and the artistry, and obviously her beauty, in movies like Batman Returns that are just like, you know, it's so, you know, Batman Returns, really, it's an old Batman movie, but I grew up watching Batman Returns and Batman and Robin and Batman Forever, and it's always been a part of me. And then obviously, as I've been, you know, I'm like 4 or 5 years old, right? I'm really young watching these Batman movies, but I'm 4 or 5 years old when Batman Begins drops in theaters in 2005. So that's why I have this YouTube channel, YouTube stealthxknight, streaming from the YouTube stealthxknight streaming sanctuary in the Watchtower, in and out above the Watchtower through the Nexus. It's like, yeah, like that's because I really like cinema and television. Like, I can talk about my favorite movies and television and shows more so than I can talk about other things. And I feel like that's enough for me to have like a YouTube channel for me to do gameplay, because I really like video games too, right? And I used to dabble in a little bit of sports here and there, which is a lot of fun for me. You know, back in my high school years, I played some sports, but I transitioned out of it, you know? I had to just get into the gym. I just have to get, I don't want to say like, any exercise is normal, but I mean just my exercise, you know? Getting out of the house, walking around. That kind of thing. Getting in the gym more. And then obviously stepping up my streaming, content creating, webcamming, streaming, just stepping it up, just stepping up what I can do here, right? Because yeah, nobody stops by my live streams to comment, which is perfect. That's like a perfect enough notion for me, because now I don't have to deviate from my thoughts and ideas when I stream. I can set it up so in a way that it's people constantly will watch. Hopefully, maybe, I don't know. I don't know how many times people go back and they watch live streams once they're already uploaded, but I know I do, because I definitely have. You know, when I'm just binging YouTube and I want to find something new, it's like, oh, this older live stream that seems a little interesting and fun. Let's go check it out. You know, and then sometimes people will stop by while I'm live, which sets up the next time they'll come up into my streams and chat. You know, like it always just sets up what's gonna happen next. That's why I've been doing like an absurd amount of gameplay, in Marvel's Avengers with like absolutely no webcam or no mic, because I want to get you guys Avengers. And then I do, you know, my Fortnite commentary streams with webcam and mic, or I play Overwatch, you know, or I might commentate playing Marvel Spider-Man Remastered, right? I'm just doing it so I could set up the idea that some people would, you know, catch on and they'd want to see me upload more, and they want to check out, you know, some of the videos I have up, because I have, like, you know, I don't know, I'm really funny, and I got jokes, and, you know, I got ideas. I'm not saying that you know, but I'm just saying, like, oh, like, someone finds me funny, and someone thinks that I have a really cool idea that they'd want to hear me expand on more. I mean, you name it. There's so many reasons as to why I have 400,000 subscribers, or not 400,000. I wish, imagine. No, I have 400 subscribers. By the way, thank you guys so much. You guys are watching this right here, right now. You subscribe, you get a like, all that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really cannot appreciate you guys enough. Like, that alone is why I get up every day, and I have been in the last few days, and trying to stream every day consistently. For the past 2 months. For the past month, I would say, I really have been streaming every day consistently, right? At least one stream live, at least one, and I could step it up, at least one live commentary a day. It doesn't have to be like 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 hours long. It can only be an hour. It can be an hour stream long, depending on how I'm feeling. But that's what it is. It depends on how I feel about the streaming. Like, how long do I want to stream? How long do I want to yap? You know, and that's the thing, too. I could be winning so many more Fortnite games if I'm not just talking, you know, if I'm just laser focusing, looking around the whole time. But I'm not. I'm just trying to have a good time, chill, talk to my stealthxknight streaming sanctuary knights. My stealthxknights. Y'all, my stealthxknights. My YouTube stealthxknight streaming sanctuary. In and out of the Watchtower, through the Nexus. Streaming live from the YouTube stealthxknight streaming sanctuary. Like, those are like my 3, you know, beginning, middle, ends to it. Is the Watchtower that I set up from Justice League the Animated Series. The stealthxknight streaming sanctuary, which is every VOD I can put out with webcams, no webcams, mic, gameplay. And the Nexus, right? Like, my OG squad. We don't game as much as we used to, but, you know, I was just thinking, I was just throwing out names, like Nexus, like, we would call ourselves Nexus. And you know what, like, for me, it sticks. I don't think I actually have a clan Nexus. I mean, I think I actually do have a clan Nexus, but it's gotta be for the team Nexus, you know? It's not just me. That was always the thing about Nexus, is like, it's not just me. A huge part of it is me, because I'm stealthxknight, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, like, the Nexus is what my other gaming community friends and clan members and my squad does, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's their journey too. Dude, that is just unfortunate, man. See, look, I'm yapping in ranked, and this guy, he instantly does a lot of damage to me. First shot on, sending me back to the lobby. Thankfully, it's only a 3% decrease. We can still do really good as long as we just lock in and focus up. That's our second game. We're doing fine. We just hopped on for today. Just hopped on. Don't have to take it that seriously, and I'm very, very excited. I know I've just been yapping. I'm going to lock in. Play some Fortnite. I mean, we're mostly trying to level up. How was that guy flying? I don't know. It looked like he was flying. It looked like he got the hover jets. Probably the Flowberry. Oh man, just this guy's playstyle alone is giving me cringe. Look, they almost killed each other right there until they didn't. Like, they always say you want to wrap up Fortnite fights fast. As fast as you can. They always say that. And I always just scuff these fights. Like, I just scuff myself when I box myself in. I'm surprised this guy hasn't eliminated this player. I guess that other player must be really freaking good and a lot better than me if he's able to last this long against this guy. Because all that guy did was, like, I edited big on him, I took more damage than I did to him, and then I couldn't heal fast enough, and then he just edits on me because I made some bad plays. I just learned from that, and I do better the next game. It's a done deal. Gonna edit on him. He's gonna do damage. I'm surprised. Yeah, look at that. He's still in the hunts for this guy. Popping more shields. He's rushing him now. I don't get it. See, when I'm on the other end of that and somebody rushes me that fast, I instantly die. Or at least, like, it feels like it, right? Like, as soon as they just jump up, they just do damage, I'm dead. This guy, he's able to build, and it just seems all slow compared to what I've always had to play against. I always feel like I'm playing against the Flash when I play this game. And then he goes out like a G. Alright, well, that was fun. Alright, just had to step away for a solid second, to rehydrate myself, because I have been talking, and just grinding, and we want to pop off, we want to get a win here. And that's what we're going to do. I'm going to switch regions. I'm swapping regions right now, because these queue times on West, as you can clearly tell, are not for me, are not fun. We switch to East, we'll be able to get into a game much faster, though our ping will be higher. But I'll take it, I'll take that, because chances are in East, there's going to be some bozo players that we can just run in on and just eliminate. Pick up easy, quick, easy elims. Yeah, look at that. That's the Fast and Furious Nissan Skyline. For your family. That's awesome, The late Paul Walker, just an awesome actor. I really like the Fast and the Furious movies. I know people are like, everyone's different. Everyone's different when it comes to this stuff, but I like cool cars, I like cool action sequences, and I like a good story, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like a good family dynamic story. I like friendship, I like camaraderie. I like those things. People on the internet will call you corny for these things. And you know what I say to that? I say to that, you are a fucking loser. You're the same guy who doesn't know shit about Batman or the Avengers, and then when the Avengers and Batman show up, you think you're a part of the Justice League when you're not. We all know you're not. You're a clown, you're a phony, and you always have been. And that's why I'm here doing this, because I don't have anything to be afraid of. I certainly never have had anything to be afraid of. I just didn't have the opportunity or tool to set it and allocate it the way I want to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have the opportunity to take my shirt off ever because I'm out in public and the weather's cool. But it's fucking hot as shit in my room in October. I'm just making my memes. Please don't. I'm just trying to have, great memes. Been on edge, people, lately. I mean, I guess it's this new Marvel Fortnite season, right? What do we got going? Oh. Gotta land here at our OG drop spot at the train station, because if I land here to Brawlers, everyone's just gonna drop off and go straight here. Everyone's gonna be dropping off to the Underworld and everywhere right here because it's close. But I doubt a lot of players are gonna contest me right here, because a lot of players are gonna fly here and here to Doom's Courtyard and Castle Doom. So I think I could just slide in nicely right here, loot up, and get a high placing game on East, right? We only went down 3%, so we're at 53%, halfway, a little over halfway to champs. Champion, or a little over 50% in champion division in ranked, closer and closer to Unreal, which is the champion, the max level. The division I'm in, this orange icon, is the champion ranked division, and we're on our way to the Unreal. So it's gonna be like a diamond, bluish, purple. I don't know. You guys have seen it. You guys know what it looks like. It's awesome. But yeah. We're gonna try to pop off right now. What is our third game? This is our third game. All right, we're gonna try to have a good drop and try to win fights. Now we do have to keep in mind that our ping is a lot higher on the eastern region. We're not playing on the west coast ping, which is my region. My ping is much lower. My Wi-Fi, my internet works better on the west coast, because that's where I'm grinding from. So, you know, we got to play this extra smart, because we're on higher ping and we're playing against players who, you know, they might not be as good as us, you know, or skilled, but they certainly have better ping, so the advantage will always sway in their favor when they're trying to hit those kind of shots. All right, so we know we got a guy landing over here, which is great. Give me enough times to grab. I want to grab right here. I don't see Rhodey to talk to, which is weird. And I thought Rhodey always spawns here, but I think they took out the NPCs in ranked because they were too overpowered. Really, they were just too overpowered, which is fine. You know, they took out the hover jets and the War Machine's arsenal, which is fine. You know, they're all overpowered items. The auto turret, I think, is not that overpowered, but, you know, I don't know why they would take all the other stuff out and just leave that one in, but it makes sense. They want to just keep the loot pool and the ranked competitive playlist, like, just to normal, as much normal gunfights and gameplay, unless RNG, right? Because if someone has War Machine's mythic arsenal, they could expend and expel so much ammo onto you that is just, like, a ridiculous amount of damage output. All for a mythic item too. Like, it's supposed to be mythic, it's supposed to work like that. But the thing is not every player is getting the mythic item because it's so rare, so they just remove it altogether. And I appreciate that, Epic Games. I appreciate you guys taking the time to always update the game and make it fit for not just casuals, but competitive players as well. Because I guarantee you a lot of competitors have a bone to pick with all the new items. You know, oh, this shit shouldn't be in comp. Well, if it makes the game fun, then it's in the game. But your competitive ranked playlist will always be intact, because that's the ranked community. That's what helped Fortnite. The ranked community is a huge part of the community, and no one ever wants to go against that. No one ever wants to do something that's going to hurt a portion of their community, which a lot of big corporations and fan bases still don't understand this to this day. I feel like it's like, why make a product that, like, you know, your fan base isn't going to be in tune with, if that makes sense, right? Like, that's why I love Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice Ultimate Edition 2016. Because Zack Snyder very well knew making that Batman and Superman movie would resonate with Batman and Superman fans. And obviously there would be the shills out there, not me, who would, like, have a bone to pick with Snyder because X, Y, and Z, you know, Robin's dead, yada, yada. Look, I've seen Robin so many times that, yeah, I wanted to see Robin with Superman in the DCEU, but I didn't get to see that quite yet. I actually got informed on the fact that this Robin in this universe is already dead. So that's, like, one of my favorite story points and one of my favorite beats from Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice Ultimate Edition 2016 is the fact that we know Robin is already dead. He had a Robin, whether it be Dick Grayson or Jason Todd. I would like for it to be Jason Todd for continuity, right? Dick Grayson becomes Nightwing, and then Jason Todd becomes Red Hood. But that's fine. The fact that Zack Snyder is coming out saying, like, no, that's Dick Grayson. Like, he killed Dick Grayson. What? Like, that's one of the most realistic approaches to Batman, like, ever, period. You know, killing Dick Grayson, the first Robin, right? Long before the Dawn of Justice, long before Superman, long before the Justice League forms, and you know, it's crazy to think that there's such a lore and history already built into the DCEU, Batman v Superman, Justice League, Zack Snyder's Justice League trilogy. It's crazy to me that there's so much lore already built into that. But I love it. That's why I like the stuff. That's why I like the material, because I like going back and, like, picking up on some of those things I didn't pick up on the first time around. Some of those key points and key issues, if that makes sense. Like, it's just all one big thing. And that's what filmmaking, that's what cinema and television offers. It's just, like, the ability to tell story. You know, I'm just yapping, but it's all part of my overall, like, YouTube, stealthxknight Sanctuary streaming intent is to like share like, you know, the gameplay experience that I experience, share my thoughts on all of these popular culture media icons, you know, like the Avengers, which are fictional, fake, Justice League, right? And I know it breaks the rules of the world when I bring it up, but that's how I feel like we can enjoy it even more, is when we can really talk about it for what it is. Like, yeah, they're all movies, they're all Hollywood, you know, propaganda, whatever you want to name it, right? But I still enjoy the art form that is put on full display. I still enjoy the talent, and it inspires me to get up, pun intended, I'm sitting down playing a fucking video game, but it inspires me to get around, right? And when I'm not streaming or doing gameplay, it inspires me to look into some things, right? And go to college, right? And try to get I did try, and I have obtained my bachelor's degree in screenwriting. So, you know, I'm very, 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 very proud of the ability and opportunity that I've been able to obtain, you know, from my lovely parents. Like, they just given me the opportunity to really, really try to do something of myself, of me. Like, it's me, right? Like, but long before I want to cross collaboration with my friends and play more games with them and do X, Y, and Z. But that's the harsh reality truth, is everyone's doing their own thing. But that doesn't have to be harsh. It doesn't have to be a harsh reality truth. You can look at it as a different way. It's like, oh, if everyone's doing their own thing, that means that I have the opportunity to do my own thing, to find it in my own way, to forge my own path. That way, when I reassemble with my close buddies and friends, it'll be like time has never even passed. It'll be as if we are just picking up right where we left off. That's why I'm excited for Avengers 5 Doomsday, because that's exactly what that movie should be. It should just pick up right after the events of Endgame. But not only that, we should pick up right after the events of the last MCU movie and everything that's just been going on. And now we're here in Avengers 5 Doomsday era. Avengers 5 era. It was Avengers 5 the Kang Dynasty, but now it's Avengers 5 Doomsday era. And I'm so excited for that, because Doctor Doom is easily one of the most popular Marvel characters. So getting him to fight the Avengers after Thanos in Avengers 5... right, like after Avengers 4 Endgame, the Avengers have successfully undone what Thanos did in Infinity War. And then Avengers 5 Doomsday, the Avengers are going to have to fight Doctor Doom, because Doctor Doom is acting out a plan of vengeance, scheming annihilations with incursions and whatnot. I don't know. I'm very excited, though. I don't know what the plot is. I'm not going to get leaked the plot by any of you guys, because I just mute whatever bullshit I see like that. I'm just very, very excited just to be around and alive and appreciate what's going on during this time and just yap while I'm here and while I can, because I never had the opportunity to do so before. When you never had the opportunity to do so before, you're always kind of waiting around for something that you're going to be able to latch on to and kind of run with. And then for me, that's my YouTube channel. I've always had this idea that I want to take my YouTube channel and just fly and run with it, whether it be gameplay, commentary VODs, normally uploaded video, you know, traditional YouTube videos, right? Like under 10 to 15 minutes at least, right? Or at most 10 to 15 minutes, right? They've got to be shorter because of shorts. I mean, it depends on what is going on for me, but I usually try to find myself in a good mood, no matter if there's a bunch of DC and Marvel stuff happening. And for the last like 4 years since post Endgame, we've had so much amazing DC and Marvel that I can't even really complain. Like, you know, it's just incredible. And that's what I mean, dude. That's what I mean playing on the Eastern region. You never know if the player's gonna be that cracked or goated. I don't know where this guy came from too, by the way. Got 4 chug splashes? That's crazy. Oh, that's the medallion right there. We're going the other way. I don't want to engage with the medallion. I do not. We're doing so good over here. Just keep rotating. Oh, yeah, this could be a good rotate to get all the way over there. Rotate the Elim. Very high chance we won't get spotted out here. Very, very exciting. Yeah, thank you guys for the love and support here in the YouTube stealthxknight streaming sanctuary. It's like I could be doing VODs, commentaries, talking about my gameplay, but I'd rather just talk about like other things I've been enjoying right now. Like, for example, Quantumania from last year, right? One of my favorite Marvel movies right now, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, and then we're moving on with that towards Avengers 5 Doomsday. Like, that's really why I'm hyped to see Avengers 5 Doomsday, is because I'm really excited to see Avengers in their own story and have the focus be on them, because we've already done Avengers movies focusing on Iron Man, Captain America, Black Widow, Thor, and Hulk. Now let's focus on Ant-Man and the Wasp, Captain Marvel, Black Panther, Doctor Strange, War Machine. You know, Bruce Banner and the Incredible Hulk and Thor are still there, as well as Hawkeye, right? So we got some OG Avengers, right? But the new Avengers, let's get the new Avengers in there, right? Miss Marvel, Moon Knight, freaking Shang-Chi, right? The Eternals, right? Like, that's the Marvel movie I'm really excited for, because to me, that team sounds way more powerful than the original Avengers. What? Are you kidding me? And they still have Thor and Doctor Strange, right? But now we're talking the Eternals, Captain Marvel, the Mighty Thor, Black Widows, you name them. I mean, the Avengers roster has just expanded, and it's just, like, so incredible to me to see that on full display. Like, I'm really hyped for Thunderbolts releasing next year. Like, and I'm looking ahead, too. Like, I'm in the moment streaming right now, but I'm looking ahead to what's... We have a Thunderbolts movie releasing in summer of 2025, which should be a lot of freaking fun, dude. Like, it's not... The thing is, why I think it's going to be a lot of fun is it's not an Avengers movie. That's why I think it's going to be a lot of fun, right? If it was an Avengers movie, I mean, it's going to be a little more like, oh, what's going to happen? But this one, I don't think anybody cares what's going to happen specifically. People just want to see something new, right? And then let us decide if it was actually good or bad. You know, let us decide if we enjoyed Thunderbolts or not. And I don't know. I'm just really, 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 really hyped. I got to be honest with you. Every time I go to the movies for a movie I'm really excited to see with my friends and my family, right? Like, anytime I'm really excited to go to the movies, I've never really been disappointed. There's only been like one time I went to the movies and I was slightly disappointed. And you know why? It's because I spilled a fucking cherry Coke on my shoes. Other than that, I'm not tripping because the movie just started and it's just a little cherry Coke on my shoes. Other than that, though, the movie theater experiences I've been able to experience with my family and friends, my close family friends, like, it's like unlike anything. Like, it's just unimaginable, and that's why I really like to do what I'm doing. I don't get paid to do all these streaming videos. I don't get paid to win every Fortnite game and pop off, but I do get my own experience of knowing, you know what? I commentated, I gamed, I uploaded. Beginning, middle, end. All right, what are you trying to set up, and how are you going to make the setup of the conclusion satisfying? You know, these are all just ideas. These are all just notions and ways of looking at things, but they are important factoids, important ways of thinking, and important notions. And very important notions, because they represent what it all means in retrospective. And I'm doing all this yapping and talking, but I am very much, like, about to pass out. Because I'm just talking, using my voice. You know? I woke up early this morning. Of course. Crazy to me. I go AFK for like 2 seconds and a guy's already pushing, making plays on the bush. Good thing we're ready for that. See the zone pulls now. Top 14-1 Elim. Let's go. And we're doing a lot of damage to that guy too. A lot of good damage. Well, we gotta make it all the way over here now. Use 10 of our flow berry just to kind of give us an advantage as we hop up. Oh, kind of do more chug splashes. That'd be good. Ah, more chugs would have been nice. Just or a big shield. I don't know, something. All right, we're gonna lock in. We're locking focus right here. I've just been talking too much about my channel and just yapping. But I want to talk to you guys about things like, you know, not just talking about Fortnite the whole time. Like, even though we really have been talking about Fortnite the whole time, I've just been trying to give a commentary. No, I just gotta give a commentary. That's all. Like, give an idea on something, right? Like, again, a lot of injustices going on the world right now, right? Like, please be kind to each other, guys. I've been in dark places before, like anyone else has, but I feel like the best way to crawl out of that is just not to isolate yourself and things like that. I mean, I'm streaming by myself right now. I could be playing with a Slack chat. I know this, guys. It's just none of them are on. I mean, Dill's on. See if he joins. He's away though. So the medallion is in front of us. Great. They're just moving in front of us. They're not thinking like, oh, there's a player behind us, which is good for me. They just keep rotating. I need to keep rotating. Storm is only going to keep getting smaller until everybody in the lobby is eliminated except for that last player. We have good mats. We have good materials. Usually in games I have like, you know, just scuffed, but I'm good. I'm good. I could just use some more SMG ammo, but I mean, who am I to say that I need more ammo in my SMG? Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. Needed these badly. Just top myself off and make sure I'm not running around with like 2 health points. Okay, so this is in zone. There could be a guy behind this rock too, but I don't much care. I'm ready for the end game. I have end game rotation. I should probably keep pushing up the mountain. Yep. Wow, it put it in the ground. It put it in the ground. Guy's super aggressive, huh? No, man, he was 1, dude. At least I had an Elim. Very proud of that. Top 12-1 Elim. Definitely better than our first game. That's just crazy to me. And he kept pushing us and kept breaking in, and he burned all our metal walls. What's the damage here? We went up 2%. So we go down 3% to 53, went up back 2%. I will take it. And you know what? I'm going to ready up because the queue times are much better here on East than they are on West, and we could get a much better game and just shoot our way up the rankings. I'm very, very hyped. I don't know who this guy is on my list. This guy's popping off right now. Yeah, see, this is kind of what I was trying to explain. This is exactly what I was trying to explain. This is exactly like this frame right here is not, it's not similar at all to like what I, you know, in the original Fortnite. But right now, this guy in his fort base, you know, he's got a striker burst AUG, and he's just spraying at a guy. Like, this is how I always come to know Fortnite, like, right? Like, this is when I was really first. This frame right here when I saw a player do this, right, with a sniper rifle, right, at my buddy's place. That's when I was like, oh, okay, so that Fortnite game that I played, that's what this could be. Like, that's how fun it could be for me. I'm not just running around searching for ammo in places where I'm gonna die to other players. Like, no, I could avoid the fights and I could set up my own base. Now, I know I died last game to that player, but come on, high ping. He's jumping around my wall. He's got the fucking War Machine arsenal loadout already in fucking the game. Like, come on. Like, there's just so many factors as to why I can't be #1 Victory Royale champion every game. But there are a lot of factors as to why I get, like, top 11, 1 elim, top 2, top 3, top 4, you know, game after game, right? On a consistent basis. It's all about how consistent you can play. Consistently getting top 1 is the most hardest thing you can do. But I'd say just consistently playing and just trying to have an increase is another hard thing to do, right? Like, we just went up in our percentage points. It was only 2 for that placement and the 1 elimination, but it's good for us because we needed that. We really, really need that. It's much better to see an increase in our progression of our ranking and stuff like that than a decrease. That's obvious. Everyone knows this. But I just really appreciate the fact that they've, you know, Epic Games, they've taken the time to, you know, update the creative playlists and, you know, make the modes a little bit better for creators, like gamers and content, like, you know what I mean? Like, it just seems like it's just been getting better. Like, it's all just been getting better, at least in my opinion. This is one of the best Fortnite seasons I've ever played in a long time, and yeah, I've been having a really, really, really good time. Just, you know, it's gotten me to come back to stream more, right? Like, I've just wanted to stream and commentate more, and it's just a lot of fun for me, you know? Like, I just like gaming, I like streaming, I like linking up with the squad and popping off with my friends. But we don't get to all the time, you know? And time is only going to continue. It's not going to be every day. We get to experience these moments again. But if I can do, like, one commentary stream VOD, you know, like one, you know, I might not pop off insanely, but, you know, I can very well just, you know, like, I still find this game pretty fun, and then they do a season like this, like, I'm locked in. I think it's like one of the funnest things I could ever do. Had to get up there quickly because there's another player here. Oh, no! Fucking double tapped on my thing. Crazy. That's crazy. We got cap shield. We can do damage with this thing. He's running around, he's lurking there. I gotta be careful. Oh, perfect. We needed that badly. Yeah, and one of my other streaming VODs, Fortnite Battle Royale, I was complaining about the hammer pump, the Iron Warrior hammer pump just not being as good as, like, the new Sovereign, this shotgun over here. But I'm keeping the hammer pump for this one because it's rare, and, you know, I can make it work. It's just, obviously, this shotgun isn't my ideal Fortnite shotgun when we've had, like, really good tactical shotguns in the combat, and obviously the Spaz, the Havoc pump shotgun from Mega City, Chapter 4. You name it, right? Even the striker pump is not that bad. The drum shotgun. kind of crazy and kind of cringe, but yeah, I'm having a good time. I'm separate from things that really stress me. Like this is my stress-free environment, which is why I'm like always like kind of on edge when I'm commentating. So because I'm actually stress-free. You know, I'm not like weighed down by the shackles of my college assignments, you know, that I've completed. I've done my papers and stuff. I'm thinking about going for my master's degree, but at this point I don't really know how much more studying I need to do before I just get my job, you know. Yeah, it's really just like a choice for me if I want to get my master's degree, because I got my bachelor's, right? Like that was like the first step, and then, you know, once that was kind of being wrapped up, and, you know, after my graduation, you know, I'm not sure what I want to, you know, do. You know, really, I'm just not sure. I have an idea, you know, I would like to write a really cool adapted screenplay, you know, on Batman, Superman, the Justice League, or even Marvel, you know, like Spider-Man and the Avengers, and X-Men, but I don't know, you know, I don't know. I don't know, because I haven't quite clearly started that process of getting to studio production level, if that makes sense, right? I have a lot of great kind friends, close buddies who are already well into some of that stuff, you know, screenwriting assistants and staff jobs and stuff like that. So I just got to continue applying. You know, I've just been applying, just keeping my eyes open for some opportunities. But I've really just been taking a break after having graduated earlier this year, because I know that for me, it's really hard to stay focused on some things when I feel like I have to focus on it for like the longest amount and enough in order to ensure its quality. Like, I feel like I don't know, I'm not like, when I hyper fixate on things, I zero in, I laser focus, I get tunnel vision on certain things, and I'll stay latched onto some of these ideas for the longest time because there are so many layers to them, right? I'm talking about like movies and television, you know what I'm saying? And just like the way that it's all presented, and even jobs and working and stuff. Like I really do latch on to a lot of, you know, important ideas and notions and rules, so that way I'm constantly reminding myself of what's out there. Not because I'm scared or anything, but just so I know, like, okay, that's over there, that's over here, X, Y, and Z does X, Y, and Z. And that's why I'm just not super jumpy on my job setting right now, because I graduated college just this year. Like, it was just a few months ago. May, June, July, August, September. It was like 4 months ago. August, June, July, August, September, October. It's like 4 or 5 months ago, I graduated college. After having, you know, transferred to community college, and doing, you know, community college, starting on community college, you know, taking courses there, learning about a lot of, you know, just basic general things, you know, like the history of cinema and television, and how camera operators work, and how sound design enhances movies, where I've learned those things. I've studied on a little bit, and then I transferred to Northridge with the hope that I can obtain my screenwriting degree that I can use in order to help leverage myself into like a really good job that hopefully pays me a lot of money, so I can continue to do what I like, and live like just a happy, stress-free life. Like, it's always my goal is to become less stress, you know, make my job less stress. And that's why I actually I lean more towards screenwriting and that whole nature of it, because, you know, being on set, having to talk to constantly every single department of every single little thing you want to happen in a movie. I mean, I really give it up to these directors who shoulder that experience and take on the weight of having to direct feature-length blockbusters that, you know, are essentially toy commercials for the studio so they can make money, right? For me, as a screenwriter, I want to make not like the most complex movie that's gonna fly over your head. Like, I feel like that's how people can kind of lose the humanity of a real, true, genuinely good writer. Without writers, we wouldn't have as many books as we've had, or Fortnite Battle Royale's lore, for instance, or Call of Duty Zombies, or all the movies and shows and television and music that you like, right? Like, somebody somewhere out there took the time to pen the story and actually put it into just words alone to describe, to read, describe, and reinterpret, right? It wasn't pointing a camera at a bald purple guy first. It wasn't pointing a camera at a guy with a shield. It wasn't pointing a camera at some black guy and having him just say a bunch of gibberish. Like, no, like, they took the time, they sat down and they said, okay, this is the idea. We do X, Y, and Z. We can, when we shall, reinterpret and reinvent an art form, if that makes sense, right? Like, we are going to shape art when we take the time. And that's why I love the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That's why Zack Snyder and Christopher Nolan are some of my favorite filmmakers of all time. You know, you got guys like Wes Anderson, Guillermo del Toro. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Guillermo del Toro, right? Yeah, right? Like, he's awesome. Love him. Love that guy. Right? I like Peyton Reed's The Ant-Man movies, right? I really do like David Fincher and Scott Derrickson and Ryan Coogler, Jordan Peele, right? You know what I'm saying? Just really talented filmmakers. Spike Lee, for one. Like, just so many good talented filmmakers. Michael Bay. I mean, the list just goes on. Colin Trevorrow, Jurassic World, The Fallen Kingdom. So Jurassic World was actually directed by Colin Trevorrow. He directed Jurassic World 2015, and 3 years later, one of my favorite Jurassic Park movies of all time ever, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom 2018, was directed by J.A. Bayona. J.A. Bayona. I really do like Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom because they had a really cool, second act sequence into the final third act. With the Indoraptor and like the horror of a dinosaur like that. And then Transformers Rise of the Beast was actually directed by Stephen Cable Jr., the director. Michael Bay was the producer for sure on that movie. For sure on that movie. For sure Michael Bay was a producer on the movie. And then the latest Transformers 1, which I saw like just 2-3 weeks ago, Josh Cooley, the animated Transformers 1 movie. That movie's awesome. I had a lot of fun watching that movie with my family. I had a lot of fun watching Transformers 1 with my family. Because last year in 2023, we saw Transformers Rise of the Beast. That was live action Transformers, dude. Optimus Prime, Peter Cullen, OP Optimus. I mean, it's just, you just name it. You just name it, and they delivered it. Ooh, the zone's moving in front of us with the medallion in front of us, too. No way. We need metal. We need absolute metal if we want to absolutely win. And we gotta get to Doomstat like now, otherwise we're gonna be fighting out here in the middle of the open. What we can do is I can camp right here. I seriously doubt I'm gonna run into a player. And I can camp right here. Just chill. We're gonna chill right here. If I see some footsteps, we're gonna pop out of the bush, Fortnite style, and then we're gonna use these flow berries and we're gonna fucking move through the thing. We're gonna move through the game. Look, we just lost a player to the storm. Fine. I'm hyped right now. It's wow, it's pow, and I'm ready to hit it hard and go home. I mean, I already am home right now streaming, but I'm saying like, yeah, like you just do the thing. Just do the thing, man. Just do the thing. Make it the first thing that happens. Just do the thing. Yep, we're here. We are here, and we're trying to pop off. We're trying to level up. What, we're level 90? We're trying to reach level 91. Trying to get up in there. We're trying to get up in there. Okay, we got this bush right here. Is anybody here? Oh, somebody rifted. Yep, somebody definitely rifted. That was sick. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of top 5 gaming on YouTube. It's the top 5 gaming channel. That's a lot of, yeah, it's 6 million subscribers. Insane. That's congrats to those guys. I've reached my milestone of 480 plus subscribers. So thank you guys. I really cannot thank you guys enough for subscribing. Like, if you guys can share, link, all that would be greatly appreciated. Leave a like, leave a comment, do all that stuff. I appreciate it. But 487 subscribers. Oh, he was one. He just wasn't ready to hold. I feel bad. We were just camping out for that guy, too. Oh. We're going to take his laser one, too, as a sign of disrespect, because... Oh, there's another guy closing in. Where is he? He's on us. He's on top of us. I don't see him, though. I don't see him, though. The medallion's on top of us. Be over there. Dude, these berries last like, they ain't doing nothing for me right now. He's one. We blasted him because he got third party. Right, that was perfect, right? That's perfect. Perfect third party by that guy. For us to be able to blast him like that. Oh, get us in the rift. I don't take any damage. I want to get into the rift and rotate. Like, right now. Awesome, dude. All right, sweet. We're moving on. We are freaking moving on. Where's the zone going? It's going Doomstat. And we're going Doomstat. Let's go. Let's go. Popping off here on the eastern region of all regions, because west is just like the queue times suck, and then there's sweaty west players. So yeah, okay, I'd rather get higher ping and play against shitty players than west. Like, it just makes sense, right? The eastern region has better queue times because more players are on, right? The time zone are different. It's like 2 in the afternoon right now for them, and chances are it's just a bunch of freaking little dork night kids, right? Because they don't know how to freaking run it, really. They think that comp is like for them, and I could just get easy elims on players rushing in and out of the storm and stuff. Oh, wow, he, like, tore through this whole place. Where do I fit in here? Oh, is this bars? Bars, gold bars. Ooh, okay, okay. And then we can camp in the porta potty. Or in the stall, not the porta. This isn't a porta potty, this is a stall. Woohoo! Yep. We're pro camp in top 4, 1 elimination. We win this game, we're going up. It's another Victory Royale win. Yeah, so I really do enjoy this new Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 4 Absolute Doom Marvel cross collab. I think it really is up there with one of my favorite seasons, just because I like the battle pass, I like the new items. The map changes are all right. Like, they are all right. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble saying the map changes. They are all right in and of themselves. But I prefer maybe like the later seasons of Chapter 2 because the first 2 seasons of Chapter 2, in my opinion, were just very boring with no launch pads, no bounce pads, no crazy mobility, just boats and spazzes, which is like, okay, fine. But I like the later seasons of Chapter 2, like when they flooded the map and Aquaman was introduced, and obviously the Marvel season and Stark Industries, and, you know, Lazy Lake was one of my favorite POIs. And then Chapters 3 and 4 really took flight and took off for me because I didn't play as much Chapter 4 as I did Chapter 3, but I still grinded the crap out of Chapter 4 during Mega City, during the Havoc Pump season, right? I didn't quite get the Battle Pass from what I remember, but that's okay. You don't need every Battle Pass. This is a freaking an epic sovereign is what we need. Probably could take that big pot, but it's fine. Top 3. They're going to engage, and so are we. Well, they're already engaging. They have the medallions. I don't know why I'm thinking that like they're not already fighting. They know where each other at. Oh, he killed him. If I was just right there, we could clean that up. We could win the game right now if I could just do damage to him. Oh, he got zoned too. No, he edited above us. I knew that was going to happen. I don't know why he didn't do it sooner. I was trying to prepare for that. Like, I was trying to bait him, and then he's above me. Oh, well, GG. Top 2, 1 elimination, Eastern region. I have high ping. I'm just yapping in comment. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what do you guys expect? Like, what? I'm just trying to level up here. 60%. And we died to an Unreal player, dude. I'll freaking take it, man. I'll take that. I'll take that in spades. Yeah, GG. GG. We got this Symbiote Cup coming October 22nd, which should be fun. Compete in the Duo Battle Royale Symbiote Cup on October 22nd. Top regional performers will receive the She-Venom and Agony outfits before they come to the item shop. They look sick. Hopefully I can get a duo going on so I can go grind that. Black Panther, Polis, Camo War Machine, Insidio, that's awesome. Fast and the Furious, Nissan Skyline GTR. Yeah, a lot of cool stuff going on in Fortnite Battle Royale. We'll check out my stats right here, my solo stats. Apparently my peak rate is Diamond 3, which doesn't make any sense because right here it says I'm champion 60%, so I guess it's just bugging out right now. The item shop. I didn't get the Iron Man Mark 45. So I'm hoping they bring that back soon because I do have some V-Bucks that I would like to drop on that outfit. I thought it was going to be in the item shop for a while, you know, because I thought, you know, it's a Marvel season, so they were going to leave the Marvel stuff in for a while. That's not the case. It's certainly not the case. Infinite Drift Pack, Corrupted Legends. So they got all these packs, but no Marvel packs, no Guardians, nothing. Spooky offers, Spotlight, Captain America, and Bright Star. We got the Captain America skins in here after having the item Iron Man's in for a while. We still need to claim our Battle Pass rewards, but the good thing about this is that we are going to have enough battle stars to claim it like right away, like just boom, boom, boom. That's the whole reason why I haven't just been claiming the rewards, to have them in my possession, just because like they're all already here, and look at all these battle stars I need to just, you know, it's a battle pass, you know, claim pages. Like, you know, I want to be able to claim pages and just kind of get it over with, because I know I'm gonna grind it out. But I'm not at full level 100 yet. I'm level 90. I'm 10 levels away, which means that if I go to like the last page, for instance, it's gonna stop. These battle stars are gonna run out, and I'm gonna have to grind more levels and play more games and just get XP and do challenges, for example, just to finish out some of these last rewards that I do want to get. Now, the bonus rewards, what I was talking about earlier, just for some reason just yapping about bonus rewards, this is that. All right, you complete the battle pass pages, and then you continue to level up after you complete the battle pass, and then you get some sick ass freaking, you know, Gwenpool, cool cold sorcery. This one's like what, like Dr. Arcane Burn. Like, that's sick. I like the color green. This outfit is hot, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even imagine my soulmate wearing some shit like this, because that is just like out of this world. But I do imagine it, and I see it almost nearly every day. Here we are. So yeah, and these are just like the other quest rewards, right? So these are technically bonus rewards, but these are quest rewards. So you do quests specifically to the character, the hero in the battle pass, and you get, for example, the Dark Gwenpool skin, which I really, really appreciate. Like, this might, I don't know if it's this one for me. I mean, right now, because I have it, it's super hot. But this one, this green one, oh my gosh, the Arcane Burn Gwenpool, like, that's hot. Like, I just got like a thing for the color green. I mean, trees are green, grass is green, money's green. Green means good, green means go. I like the color green. Green Lantern, the Green Ranger. It's very, very awesome. You know, Drax is green. Dr. Doom's whole thing is green. Yeah, and then Doom has his own page of challenges. The Doom quest, and then this is the Fortnite crew, which I don't really get as much anymore, because I'm just trying to save money for myself. And well, I mean, that crew, it's all right. It's all right. This current crew pack is all right. Get the current season's battle pass and other. Yeah, so if you get the crew, you get the battle pass. But I just got the battle pass because I have V-Bucks, and yeah, V-Bucks. You know, be careful with your kids in this game, because it's very, microtransactions are very targeted towards kids and just spending for more in the game. But I'm a founder of Fortnite, so I've had all the battle passes, which have given me V-Bucks in return, and also saved the world. So you just think about that for how you will. Yes, I spent a lot. Like, my Fortnite account is super rare and expensive, without a doubt. Like, you guys just want to look. I never talk about it because there's like, what's the point? But you guys want to talk about how rare my Fortnite locker is. Well, first off, I'm glad they brought back all the item shop skins having like the color on the background of them, if that makes sense. So you know how like the Fortnite, like the Marvel characters like Gwenpool, they have like the red background in their thing right here, but they removed like the Fortnite skins that have like rare backgrounds. Like, this one was legendary. This was a legendary cosmetic at some point. It's very rare. Look, introduced in season 2. Super rare. But yeah, that's just like one of my most rare cosmetics. I would say that's rare. Maybe Black Widow. Like, a lot of my battle pass skins are rare. Like definitely Black Knight and Sparkle Specialist are like my most rare and most like hidden Fortnite battle pass stuff. Because that's when I started grinding. But I'm not super rare to have like Renegade Raider or anything. Like, I'm just mostly OG enough to have the Batman, right? Like, I got the Dark Knight skin. I'm very proud of that. Dark Knight, the stealthxknight. Yeah. So I appreciate anyone and everyone stopping by for this, you know, this VOD commentary stream here today. Not gonna be super long. I am gonna try to get back online later on today to grind some more Fortnite, because I want to finish my battle pass and get into ranked. But I want to take a break right now. Because I've been yapping, and we just died in that ranked match. But we're doing really good. We're moving on our way to Unreal, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. Have a wonderful day. YouTube Stealth.